I'm Janet Connor, creator of Your Soul Wants Five Things. The first thing your soul wants, of course, is to connect with Source, and that's my first book, Writing Down Your Soul. The second thing your soul wants is to commit to sacred values, divine values. That's soul vows. The third thing your soul wants is to serve a purpose. And Find Your Soul's Purpose will be out next March. The fifth thing your soul wants is to create life, and that's the lotus and the lily. So, did you notice there's one missing? Number four, every soul wants to express its beauty. Every soul. Every soul, because the soul is so beautiful. Your soul is divine. Your soul is more magnificent and more beautiful than you could possibly imagine. And you came here to express that divine beauty. You're wired to create. You're not just a piece of creation. You were created to create. And so every soul wants to create. And you know there are so many creativity courses. There are wonderful books and workshops and courses, but they have a tendency to focus on the thing. What is it that we are trying to create? Christine Pensa and I have created the course that satisfies your soul's desire to express its soul's beauty by giving you the entire path of creativity. I got this inspiration from my divine voice. The same way I got the inspiration for Your Soul Wants Five Things. You've probably heard me tell the story that I just woke up one morning in 2011 clearly hearing Your Soul Wants Five Things. And I knew what I was being asked to do. And since then, I have devoted myself to writing the books and teaching the courses in Your Soul Wants Five Things. Well, in the same way, I had just turned in the manuscript for Find Your Soul's Purpose, and I thought I was going to have a little time off. My divine voice had some other ideas because I was awakened first in the middle of the night and then the next morning, clearly hearing, living at the intersection of the visible and the invisible. I didn't understand it, but I knew that I was being handed the key to this final book in the series, this magnificent creativity course, Express Your Soul's Beauty. So you know what I did? I called my friend, Christine Pensa, artist, magnificent soul, creator, collaborator, my partner in the most fun coloring book you can have, the Soul Discovery Coloring Book.
So together, once again, here we are once again working from me in Toronto, Janet in Florida, and creating something absolutely amazing. We spend hours and hours on Skype and Zoom, and we end up finishing each other's sentences and working together in this beautiful flow. And so this course has been really exciting because I took the course as a participant a couple of years ago, and I think it was maybe the second course I took with Janet. And so now to be working with Janet on this course is amazing experience. So we started working together and we decided the structure of the course, which has changed completely, would flow with the, not just the 7 directions that you may have heard of, the east, south, west, north, above, below, within, but also the direction of everywhere. So we're working through the 8 directions and using them as the lens to explore your clairs, which bring you into a fuller expression of your soul's beauty.
So Christine and I came up with this, I thought, really exciting outline following the prayer of the 8 directions, which I say every day and which Christine says every day, but of course both of ours are radically different. And I thought, this is wonderful, and I'm just going to start writing this outline. Well, in always this synchronicity, this is what life looks like when you're living at the intersection of the visible and the invisible. At the precise time that I'm starting to write up our outline, the next guest on the Soul Directed Life, my radio show, his book arrived. Matthew Fox's A Way to God about Thomas Merton. I've always been deeply interested in Thomas Merton, so I jumped right in during my reading time and began to read this book. Guess what it's about? It's about creativity. It's about what Matthew calls creation spirituality. And it has these 4 parts. He calls them the via positiva, the via negativa, the via creativa, and the via transformativa. Well, I asked myself one day in my journal, gosh, I wonder what the 4 paths of creativity look like. And this is the very first drawing I made. The horizon line separates the visible from the invisible. And I realized that these 4 steps flow. Here's a lovely visual of it. We flow from loving our senses to entering silence and solitude, to creating something, expressing our soul's beauty, and being transformed by what we have created. So I called my friend Christine and said, Christine, look at this.
And then, as always happens with us, I said, well, Janet, as a matter of fact, yes, this is something that's been part of my spiritual practice for several months. And in a meditation that I was doing, when I asked, well, more like a shamanic journey, I asked, what do Janet and I need to know about the Course? And of course, what I saw was Janet standing in the midst of these beautiful lemniscates. So, once again, we went further into this the possibilities of how to explore your soul's beauty.
So we invite you to come and join us in Express Your Soul's Beauty. We will walk the prayer of the 8 directions, activating all our senses, activating all our clairs, finding all the wisdom of Mother Earth and Father Sky, and walking this path of creativity, because they are one and the same. That round open door at the center of this infinity symbol is the round open door at the center of the circle of the prayer of the 8 directions. There is no creativity course anywhere in the world like this. It was divinely inspired. I'm thrilled to be creating it with my dear sister in creativity, Christine Pensa. And we invite you to come express your soul's beauty. Starting Wednesday, August 10th, we're going to be together in a magnificent circle around the world for 11 sacred gatherings.
Can't wait to see you there.
Play with us, because your soul is beautiful and she wants to express her beauty in this world.